My name is Stephanie Neff, and I'm affiliated with Blue Zones Project Cedar Rapids. Well, Blue Zones Project is focused on changing the environment to make healthy choices easier, and so the work that Feed Iowa First does is important in helping people who wouldn't otherwise get access to fresh, healthy, locally grown foods, being able to have that access, and that's a key component in improving community well-being because people who eat better and have better diets typically have lower rates of chronic disease, and so it helps with healthcare costs and helps with quality of life and happiness and all of those things. And so the work that Feed Iowa First does is just so important to the community and to improving community well-being, which is the same goal as the Blue Zones Project. Well, something that was really fun about the involvement of Blue Zones Project in Feed Iowa First was a partnership that we had this summer, and we had some interns from schools throughout the corridor, and they were looking for projects that improved well-being, and so I hooked them up with Sonia and Feed Iowa First, and she had this idea about providing food to people who accessed food pantries. And her philosophy is that people are not going to take fruits and vegetables, even if they're good for them and they taste good, if they're not presented in a way that looks appealing. So if you just kind of throw them on the table and they don't, they look like they're somebody's leftovers, then people are not likely to take them. And so she wanted to set up, do a couple little projects where she set up the vegetables that Feed Iowa First provides in more like a farmer's market fashion. And so the Blue Zones Project interns were able to kind of develop a little bit of a brand for that. They called it the Fresh Revolution, and they just set up the table like a farmer's market stand. And as a result of that partnership, we were able to give away 30,000 pounds of food that Feed Iowa First grew to people who were accessing food through food pantries that might not otherwise have been able to purchase those vegetables. And so we're improving people's health and well-being and increasing their vegetable consumption. And it was a really neat idea and a great partnership, and I think that it hopefully benefited some people's well-being at the same time.